East Fife TV is brought to you by the East Fife Supporters Society, keeping football in the community.
Thanks for joining us this evening, Michael. Well, what a game that turned out to be.
It was a great game, a really good game to play in as well. Different for a lot of league games actually, but if you look at their previous results, there's a lot of goals scored and conceded for them. So I had a feeling it would be a bit like that. It's very, very open the way they play, and sometimes they'll break through your lines and they're within 3 passes or through on goal. But on the flip side of that, if we can win the ball off them high up the pitch, we're through on goal. So it was almost a game of like, if we could catch a bad pass or a bad touch for them, we were capitalising. But likewise, if we weren't pressing right, they were through as well. So it was a good game. It had to be on our toes.
Obviously, it was a disappointing couple of results the previous 2 games in the tournament. Do you feel as if maybe we had a point to prove tonight?
Yeah, it was. They started the tournament well, and then obviously Dumbarton lost the last minute goal, which kind of deflated us a little bit. It was a poor game actually. Clyde was a tough game. Although they're League Two, we just came up for there last year, and they've got a lot of players that have played at a higher level. So we didn't quite show what we could do that night. But at the same time, it was never going to be an easy game just because we were in League One. We've not got any right to just go and beat Clyde at their bit. So. It was a tough game, that one, but tonight I felt we've done a lot of good tonight, a lot of stuff that we're good at, and when we do these things we look dangerous. I think this season we're creating a lot of chances, we just need to start taking more of them.
A couple of goals for yourself tonight, just talk us through them, particularly that second one, which I think it would be fair to say was the pick of the bunch.
Aye, it's I actually like half volleys, something I practice a lot. I just enjoy. Just something I've always done. At every club I'm at, I always stay back for a little while and just practice half volleys, and it's not often you get the chance to have one in a game, so it just sat up nicely, to be fair. Knew it was the last minute, we're winning the game, so maybe a little bit less pressure on me to actually take it, and usually when you're not feeling the pressure in front of goal is when you can take a chance, so I enjoyed that one. The first one, it was good to just get on the score sheet, and the first goal was obviously the equalising goal, which gave us it was a bit of a momentum shift I felt in the game, so the first goal was actually more important, but the second one was a better finish, for sure.
That's us now secured qualification for the knockout phase. Obviously there's a lot of games tomorrow, so table's maybe a little bit false at the moment in terms of where exactly we are, but do you still feel as if we've got a chance of sneaking into that top 6?
Aye, possibly, and we've still got another game, so you'd expect if you win that you've got a great chance, but to be honest, we're not fixated on getting the top 6. You could end up with you could be seeded and still got a hard game away from home or whatever, but if you don't get that seeded spot, we'd fancy anyone. I think even the full-time teams we've played this year, we've equipped ourselves pretty well against them, especially at home, which is what we've always said for the start of the season. It's so important to be playing well at home, and I think the fans will probably agree. We're creating a lot of chances, and that's the most important thing, creating the chances. I know we missed a few tonight, like we have other games, but it's harder to get the chances. So the fact we're doing that's a pleasing thing.